Hi, and welcome to another Boiled Sports Quickcast. I'm your host, Boiler Dowd. Mom, thanks for watching. I wanted to do something a little positive. I wanted to express my love for the game. I just wanted to talk about the positive just for a second. I'm not taking away from my other love. I love basketball. I love college basketball. I miss college football, and I miss Purdue football specifically when it's gone. Why do I miss it so much? Well, you guys know what the deal is. There are very few things with the size and scope of a college football game or a pro football game. Tons of people, tons of noise. There's a feel in the air when you have a perfect fall day and you're just waiting for your team to take the field. Then on top of that, you got the pageantry. Somebody like my mom, who I mention every week at every podcast pretty much, likes going to football games because of what's happening around the football game, whether it's the marching band or events before the game. It's just a different feel than basketball. Basketball kind of, especially during the dead of winter in Indiana, you kind of get in and get out of there when you can because it's freezing outside. It may be electric inside, there's no doubt, especially Mackey Arena in the middle of February, pretty electric place. But Ross-Ade, even when the team isn't great, even when the team isn't fantastic, I still want to be there. I still want to be on campus for the event. The second thing, of course, is the amount of skill it takes to play the game and the combination of skills. You've got brains because the plays are hard to remember. If you've ever played the game, you can appreciate the complexity of a hard offense or a difficult defensive system even. And these guys show a combination of being able to analyze and process information quickly and then react so darn quickly. Football has an amazing amount of things happening at all times. There are players coming from all directions, and the good teams make the game look easy. The bad teams make the game look really hard. The bad teams look exceptionally slow, as we've seen in the past couple of years. But the good ones are fast. They're fast to the ball. They're fast to reaction to all these different situations, whether it's misdirection or whatever. They kind of have a handle on what's going on if they're staying true to their lanes and they're staying in the right place. So you've got a combination of athleticism, strength, speed, and sheer brains, which is impressive, which makes me love the game because I've played it poorly, so I know how hard it is to play the game well. The length of the season is also a big reason I love football, okay? It leaves you wanting more. They've boiled the game down to its essence, if you will. 12 games in a season is not a ton. I always want more. I'm always looking forward to the next game. I kind of hate it, the expansion of games being on Friday night now. I don't like that stuff because that kind of goes against what I'm talking about. So Saturdays, and maybe even one game in the middle of the week, I'm good with. But when you get into 3-4 days, even though I love watching the game, the idea that I want more and that I want to see what's coming next is stoked by the fact there isn't football every single day of the week. I love that. I love this length of the season. I love the fact that they get it. 13 weeks a year pretty much. I'm watching football and I wish it was longer. I can't say that for every sport. My general idea, especially pro sports, is that the best thing for the sport is to contract. Contract the length of the season, contract the amount of teams because the talent pool isn't that deep. I mean, you've seen it in the NBA and the NHL, Major League Baseball. It just kind of feels like the best athletes in the world aren't playing all the time because there's so many teams and so many games. Finally, one of the reasons that I am so positive that I love this game is because the last couple of years, we've known what it's like to be without a football team that was relevant to anything, right? Not in a national discussion, not anywhere outside of your little circle. Having Purdue playing a higher level, not even the highest level, we're seeing the program transition into becoming something better again, maybe something great eventually. We know what it's like to have a team that's not relevant, and all of us, well, many of us know what it's like to change your schedule and to pull it back towards, it's just a game, it's maybe I'll watch, maybe I won't, which stinks. It makes me feel horrible that I felt that way for a while. I still went to a lot of games, still, some would say wasted a lot of Saturdays. It's different when your team's good and when the product on the field's good and they matter elsewhere. The discussion goes past your little area, your little circle, and gets into the national or even the conference conversations like we've seen the last few weeks. Oh yeah, one more thing. Isn't it amazing that Jeff Brohm is involved in like every conversation? When a coaching opening is brought up, people are saying, yeah, Brohm's one of the candidates. And that's one of the big signs, of course, that things are going the right direction. This has been a Boiled Sports Quickcast brought to you by MartinVintage.com. Martin Vintage t-shirts, of course, bring you the soft t-shirts with the old Purdue logos from Pete to other things. They got some more stuff coming out this fall, so keep an eye on the website, MartinVintage.com. Enter Boiled when you check out for 20% off. This has been a Boiled Sports Quickcast. I'm Boiler Dowd. Thanks for tuning in. BS all the time.